And we are live for the first time in, oh boy, months and months. Goodness. Uh, Let me just see if I can get chat pulled up. There it is. All right. So I've got chat up on my phone. I've got everything set up. We've got the new avatar that Oak made for me. We love them. We love them. It's very nice. Uh, the the hoodie looks so nice. The icon on it is something that I designed ages ago. Ages ago. I designed this like bird vine thing. Uh it was like a Photoshop thing that I did. I don't remember when, but I've been using it as my like social media profile picture for actual years, like 6 years now. I actually didn't change my Discord profile picture until I started streaming the first time, and used the one piece of art that Oak made of this persona of Cryptid, and that was the first time I had changed my Discord profile picture in actual years. I've had a Discord account since like 2019. Same picture, whole time. Anyway, that's I guess that makes it easy for y'all to find like my other socials. Um, Even the ones that aren't affiliated with this whole streaming thing, because there's a few of those. I am on Tumblr. You don't need to see my shit on Tumblr. I have plenty of shit on Tumblr. Anyway, hi Oak. Hi, welcome. Okay. So we're gonna be playing. Yeah, Tumblr. I was talking about how I have the same like have the same profile picture on everything for years. Yeah, I am the number one Tumblr stan. No, God, there are people who have been on that shit for decades. Like they've been around. No, I used to have the same profile picture on everything for God, it's gotta be like 5 or 6 years. Until I started streaming and changed stuff here on Discord and all this. Um yeah, okay. We're gonna be playing Strange Antiquities. We're gonna be playing the demo. I've never watched Germa in my life. Not to expose myself a little bit, but like I don't watch a lot of stuff on Twitch. Like I just don't watch it very often. I'm not like a person who enjoys watching live streams. I used to watch, actually that's a lie. I used to watch the GT live streams when they still did like live ones. And I watched the GT not lives. I don't know who Germa is, Oak. I'm sure you do love them. I used to watch the GT live streams and the not lives when they were doing those. Uh, Basically until from the time I found the channel up to when MatPat left. Because once MatPat left, I unsubscribed. I was gone. I have not watched a theory video from any of the channels since. Um, I tried getting like connecting and like getting into it with the new hosts, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Uh, I keep getting distracted. We're gonna be playing Strange Antiquities. I've been following this game for a while, basically since it was announced, because I played a lot of Strange Horticulture, and I really enjoyed what like the aesthetic of it and the gameplay, like sort of point and click kind of puzzly vibe, I guess. It's a game I haven't found any similar like I haven't found anything similar. Um and it's like plants. Like Strange Horticulture is all about like identifying plants, and that's just kind of fun. Like you have a little field guide basically. It's somewhere between like field guide and grimoire. Uh do not come at me for the way I pronounce grimoire. I'm sure it's wrong. It's probably wrong, but I don't care. But with Strange Horticulture, you have this like field guide slash grimoire that you fill out by like finding things and completing stuff, and I don't know, it's fun. I enjoy it. I might stream it sometime. But the Strange Antiquities demo came out a couple of weeks ago, I think. And I've been following this game for a while, and I've been really intrigued to see it because I love antiques. I love antiques. They're so cool. Um, we will get started, and I'll stop talking y'all's ear off. I mean, the only way you can test out the alert is if you use, like, because you're already followed Oak, so probably, like, bits or something. I don't know if you have enough to, like, spend or, like, redeem. I still don't understand how bits work. I, oh god, that's was loud. I still don't understand how bits work. They're strange. Yeah, it looks like the alert is still the same. I'm trying to make a new one. Trying to get a new one so it's a little speech bubble for Kerrigan, our little mountain lion girl. But let me know if you guys want me to, like, mess with the volume of anything. I tried. That's the whole thing. Like, we were on call earlier, Oak and I, and that was the whole thing. I was trying to get the alert thing to work, and I could not get it to work. I have it changed on my, like, Twitch settings. I have it changed on Twitch, but, like, I don't know why it hasn't, like, ported over to Streamlabs. So I'll have to, like, mess with it at some point. Anyway. God, what do I do for, like, a voice? As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Ellie left the Strange Antiquities in my hands. It might be Eli. That might be Eli. I think Ellie, because I think the Danny Phantom fandom. Anyway, none of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. Oh, wait, how many are here? So there's this old... Okay. What? Nerd? What do you mean, nerd? God, Oak. Jeez. I don't know how much of a delay chat is that, but I just saw that. What, nerd? What are you calling me a nerd over? Anyway, so we've got, so there's this old rhyme. Oak, please, I'm trying to talk. I can see your fucking evil Oak, God, okay. No, there's this old, like, rhyme that I'm actually gonna get tattooed at some point. I think it's technically about magpies, but people will use it for, like, crows or ravens or whatever, and it's, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. I think that's how it goes. And it looks like, of the drawn ones, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 makes that back there. And, like, this might not be a reference to that particular rhyme. The whole idea of, like, an unkindness of ravens, which... Is it an unkindness of ravens? Yeah, it's an unkindness of ravens because crows are, like, a murder of crows. I hope Twitch isn't gonna, like, get me for that. No, whatever, I don't care. Anyway, it's an unkindness of ravens. But the whole, like, thing of, like, ravens being an ill omen, probably comes about because they're carrion birds, which means that they are, scavengers, right? So they eat, like, dead animals that have been killed by other animals. Particularly, oh, don't worry about, like, disappearing, it's fine. I'll just yap. We know this. But ravens are particularly associated with wolves, actually, because they will follow wolf packs and scavenge from their kills. But this idea of ravens being, like, an ill omen probably arises from that. Like, go ahead and fact check me. Like, because I haven't really looked into it deeply. This is mostly just like a, oh yeah, that seems right, common sense type of thing. But a lot of cultures have, like, ravens or, like, crows and, like, vultures and other birds or other scavenger animals or like carrion eaters as like either ill omens or being like associated with death and stuff like that. Um, anyway, we'll keep going. I do really love the art in this. I love the art. I love the way it's written. Strange Antiquities is very similar. I never really got super deep into Strange Horticulture. Goodness, I keep mixing them up for some reason because I've been thinking about Strange Antiquities for ages. No, Strange Horticulture is very similar in like vibes. Like we're dealing with the same setting, and the same like energy. Oh god, I fully lost my train of thought right there. Fully lost my train of thought. That's wonderful. I don't know. I love the art. I love the whole vibe. I'm not sure on how much of a delay chat is, but I'm just seeing this. Yeah, like the whole thing with like ravens and like crows being ill omens, it's because they're scavengers. It's because they're carrion birds. They're mostly found around other like dead animals. As opposed to most like predatory animals being uh seen as like symbols of power. Oh, hello. WASD. Sorry. Oh, okay. Alright. Can I look up? No? Something's locked. Got some tools. And a cat. That's a cat. I love cats. I love the cats in this game. In these games. Strange Horticulture has a little black cat. I don't remember what its name is, but I love them so much. Okay, Eli White. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember, there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. You can't tell me that, man. And my first thing was trying to get into something locked. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. The actual first instinct was to try and click on this thing to unlock it. That's... It's like, you can't tell me not to, mess with, like, locked shit, bro. That's, like, my entire vibe. It's my entire thing is, like, I gotta break it, I gotta get in there. I gotta figure out what's in there. We got all kinds of shit. Is this open? Ooh! Oh, they're weights! Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just kind of fiddling with stuff right now. Well, that looks... Secrets. Hidden things. Oh, that's something we're probably gonna have to, like, figure out, isn't it? Because I don't think anything that we have on hand matches it. I mean, that's the closest, and it doesn't quite fit. We got this hand, we got this pendant. Lots of pendants. Interesting. So we'll close this back up. But we'll have to keep it in mind. Okay, the flashing fell. Anyway. Thomas Pope. It was so Barbie Dreamhouse the way it went up. Congratulations! Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. That's real, Hamish. My guy. Little white dog named Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. I'm liking you very much for all that. You've got a weird-ass attitude about yourself. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Use right-click on items to inspect them. Hunter's boon. Probably something... Color and composition. Move cursor over different parts of an object to inspect it. It's made of clay. Oh, this is interesting. Textured. No particular scent or sound. And no particular inner perception. Okay, let's take a look at the guide. We're looking for a hunter's boon. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts. Oh, there was something with a tooth. There was a necklace with a tooth on it, so it probably might be that. With those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Okay, so we had a necklace with a tooth. Yeah, right here. This is probably it. Color and composition. Yellowy brown. It's a yellowy white color. You're not gonna be like, oh, it's a tooth from a thing? Okay. It's either a tooth or a claw. Smooth but with hard ridges. Smooth. I have nothing to remark. Okay. Inner perception. It gives me a sensation of power. Okay, so it's probably a hunter's boon. Oh, okay, chat. Okay, chat. What color do we want to use for our... So when I've played Strange Horticulture, and when I do that, I have a color of label for, I have a color of label for things that I think I know what they are, and a color of label for things that are confirmed. What do we want to use? Because I was thinking we could do, maybe yellow for, like, unconfirmed, but red for which? Do we want to use red for confirmed or red for suspected? You can't just say red, Bob. Okay. That does not answer my question. I mean, we can use red for something. Do we want to use red for unconfirmed stuff or things that we know for sure what it is? Red for confirmed. Okay, then let's do... We can do blue for unconfirmed. Okay. Yeah, red for confirmed stuff and blue for unconfirmed. Yeah, chat is, like, there's a little bit of a delay. I don't know how much, but, oh, you can change, sorry, there's, like, more stuff to this one. So, in the original, in Strange Horticulture, you can't change, like, yeah, chat is definitely behind by a lot. I might have to see if I can fiddle with, like, settings or something, or if it might just be my connection. Like, my Wi-Fi might just be shit. But in the original, in Strange Horticulture, you can't, like, change the shape of labels like this. This is so cool, actually. The, like, customization of it. Icons? Oh my god, holy shit. Oh, probably 35 to 40 seconds. That's a lot. That's quite a bit of a... That's quite a bit of a delay. Yeah, I might have to see if I can adjust things. So we're gonna give this guy this, like, claw necklace, because I think that's the hunter's boon. And then we do use item. Hey! We identified it correctly! Okay, hunter's boon. Clues. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a new thing for our companion. What did he call it? He called the book something. Yeah. We got a new page. Hold on. The Ossic ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess, Korchen, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Korchen's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossak ring up to their ear. Ooh. You can add labels. Yeah, thanks. You can add labels to items while expecting them using right click. Thanks. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I might have to see if I can mess with my settings, to see if I can adjust the chat delay, because like that is 35 to 40 seconds is a lot. What's this? Oh, okay. So this is like information. Okay. The Thaumaturge. Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side. A side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Chat, we have cat name. We have the cat's name. Jupiter. There they are. Jupiter. Devourer of souls, Jupiter. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat. Or, more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found Strange Antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Oh god, I would so get another monitor. Sorry, I just saw that chat. Ow. I would so get another monitor if I was using a desktop. I want to save up for a desktop, but those are expensive as hell. I actually want to build my own. I actually want to build my own computer at some point, but I don't have the space for it right now where I'm living. Like, I have, like, there's an office space, but it's not great. Anyway, are there more? Maybe? No, okay, so we didn't get one for Thomas Pope. Alright. Oh, sorry, buddy. I hate that the bell startles the cat. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I've told a shadow hold will draw it out. I'm told. That's what he said. Yeah, good computers are so goddamn expensive, actually. Like, and for why? And for what reason? Shadow hold. Shadow hold. A shadow hold, or oshatic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oshatic spirit. I don't know that I'm pronouncing these correctly. I don't know if these are inspired by any actual like mythology, or I might actually look into that at some point before we play this game again, because like it feels a little Celtic, like just like general vibes insofar as like the imagery. But like I don't know, I'm pretty sure most of this shit is made up. Like I'm pretty sure they make most of this up. So I don't know if there's any actual real world inspirations or not. It can be used to contain an oshatic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. So that's the shadow catcher design. That's what we're looking for. Oh, I could have sworn I saw something. Yeah, this one, this bottle. Yeah. Color and composition. Made of clay and cork. The markings have been carved in. Hard and somewhat rough. Spongy. Pungent. Interesting. I have nothing to remark. Okay. So, I'm thinking this is probably our... Oh, what was it called? Hold on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Shadow hold, that's what it was. I think this might be our shadow hold. Oh, okay. So, oh, there are different label designs for different shaped things? God, this is so cool. I love this fucking game. Sorry, I like... Oh, yeah, because it goes to, like, the bottom of it. That's cool. Oh god, I had like something in mind and now I can't think of it. Use item. Hey! Identified it correctly. Shadow hold. Clues. The item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Okay. I'm hoping we get some more challenging things, but this is just a demo. Just sort of like, as a reminder. It is just a demo. We could play, Strange Horticulture sometime, because that's the full game. Probably next stream, because I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I might just hang out for a while, play through this game, and then hop off. But I'm hoping to start streaming more. Okay, so we got the Sun Bond. A Sun Bond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Fun. There's an auto-labeling option in your settings if adding labels by hand isn't your thing. I enjoy adding labels by hand, so... I like... Because I'll probably... You do sometimes get downtime. You do get downtime in the game. Oh my god, right-click. And it's fun to sort of go through and to sort of trawl through our... What is it called? What was it called? What did he call that book? I keep pressing escape. Escape doesn't do what I want it to do. Anyway, did I close it? Yeah. Strange Artifacts. A guide to occult objects. Okay. Oh, there's more this way, and there are the scales. Okay. I figured there had to be scales somewhere. Oh, poor Jupiter. Hey, buddy. David Schaefer. What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Ooh, a letter. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer. God, this fucking font. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin. I think this is Shin. Charlie Withers. Do we have a place for letters? We can put it there. Okay. So, do next. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark. On important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. A moon heart? Okay. Huh. Probably a Solanic totem. Okay, so I'm sure people can probably figure that out pretty easy, but Selene was the Roman... No, she was like Greek. I think she was Greek. Selene was one of the, like a goddess of the moon, before she was like synchronized with Artemis. So like Selenic, it's probably a moon thing. These carved totems are more commonly known as moon hearts, I was right, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. We have an owl, don't we? We've got an owl, we've got a bat. Let's look at the owl first. Color and composition. Light colored wood. Soft touch. Polished. Scent and sound. Nothing to remark. And then, so inner perception are probably, I am overcome by a warm, loving emotion. This is definitely it. Okay. Alright. Thinking this is a moon heart. Here we are. Hey! I got it. I love these little puzzles. Okay. Selenic totem. Clues. This is a carved totem. The owl is associated with the night. It bears a concealed crescent shape. Does it? Does it? I did not see that. We can take a look at it, because I didn't see like a concealed crescent shape. I just got it off the vibe it gave off. Oh, okay, here's what we got for getting that one. An evocant. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is never less important, and should never stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Interesting. Let me look at this a little bit closer. A hidden crescent shape? Oh, it's the like front bit of the owl's like head feathers. Okay. I'm like, I guess I see it. That was not what I was thinking about at all. Because I was thinking like, oh, owls, the moon, it gave off that like positive energy, so. Alright, who's next? Sorry, Jupiter. Sorry, buddy. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. That's wrong. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. I mean, most animals will. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Serenos. Oh, no, that's definitely Celtic. Might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. That I definitely didn't pronounce that. Hold on. I need to, I like, in my heart of hearts, I need to know how this is pronounced. So give me just a second so I can look it up. Because it feels like this is definitely Celtic. Because I know for a fact that god is I think he's a hunting god, primarily. I might be wrong. Do not look at the AI shit. Forget the AI shit. Fuck you, AI. Sorry. Sorry, that was a little... Oh, that was a little, aggressive. Sometimes you just gotta... Kiernunos? Something like that. It's like a hard C Kiernunos. Depending on... I'm sure the pronunciation varies. Anyway, it's an ancient Celtic god. I know that for sure. Kiernunos, I think. It's like a rolling R. Anyway, Kiernunos. That's a Celtic figure. So there's definitely some Celtic inspiration here. Okay, that confirms it, that there's like real life stuff. So, trying to be particular about, like, careful about pronunciations. Oh, we don't have something called that. What would... Oh, we have an eye of Caranunos. Caranunos? I don't know. If someone ever comes across this and is able to correct me on the pronunciation of this, I would greatly appreciate it. I'll look it up later so I can, like, listen to something. Caranunos? Because I can't do, like, a rolling R, is the thing. A voice of him. So not this. A voice. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm dumb. Because I was looking at C's, right? I was looking at, like, the C stuff. The name voice of the Caranunos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. Oh, interesting. So a torque is a sort of like open necklace. It opens in the front usually. It's usually like a solid piece, and it's like it opens in the front. They're cool. I think they're really cool and interesting looking. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. Okay. It would be this. Like I like I don't even have to check it. It's the only torque that we have. So, yeah. This item is bronze, similar looking. Yeah, it's the only one that we've got in this game. Generally, like, at least when I was playing Strange Horticulture, they generally wouldn't give you a prompt for something that you haven't gotten in story somehow. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Cool. Okay, I have to label this now. And now we're closed, so it's the end of the day. Let me... Voice of... Alright, so we're at the end of the day. Before we progress, because I don't know if we'll actually get, like, if there's actually another day, or if we just have, or there's just, like, the one, or whatever. I don't know how big the demo is. So we'll start with the A's and go from there. I am not sure how this word is going to be pronounced, so I'm going to do my best shot, because that word... Oh, hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Oak. I've just seen that chat stuff. So, ecumenical? That sounds right. An ecumenical is a small object, commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. So we're looking at something with a memento mori, which is like a skull. Yeah, those are just the weights. We might not have it, or if we do, it might be like tucked away. What do we got here? That's definitely not it. Oh, that's interesting. I'm trying to see what's hidden in that, like, locked cabinet. What is this? Interesting. might not be any of the stuff that we have on hand. So we'll look at the next page. The Aries Remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions, such as miners. Oh, that's cool. The gemstones in an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. Okay, so synesthesia is like an actual condition. If you didn't know that, from what I've heard, it seems to be most common that like sound evokes like color or whatever, or like that's like the stereotype. Um, but this is cool. I think I've met someone who had synesthesia. I don't remember. I think it was like in passing or like briefly, but it was cool. It's interesting what the brain can do, you know? Anyway, let's see if we have any Aries remnants. I mean, we've got this ram's head necklace. I'm not seeing anything. It's bronze, but I'm not seeing anything as far as like constellations. I keep doing that. What have we got? Do we have anything that has like a constellation vibe to it? I don't think so. Interesting. I keep pressing the escape button. I don't need the escape button. Oh, I can like zoom in on this. Okay, cool. A binding seed. These items are made of two distinct materials, representing the mentic and the wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral, encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. The Yew Labyrinth at Castle Morrigan, a larger-than-life binding seed. Cool. I love the lore of these games. Like, I love, like, it's very, very interesting to me. Ethereal Key. An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items and not generally known outside of thaumic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. Okay, so fun fact, thaumaturgy is a IRL like magic practice. Like it is like a form. If as insofar as like one believes in magic, like I am, I'm a witch. I don't know if that's something I really want to be putting out on the internet, but it's whatever. I'm mostly like a water witch, water and like the hearth and whatever, like kitchen witch sort of stuff. I'm very casual about it generally, but like thaumaturgy is like a thing. I'm not super knowledgeable about it, but it's definitely interesting. All right, let me see if we get another day or if that's like the end of the demo. Because it might be the end of the demo. Like, oh no. End of day one. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Back Barrow. Sorry, I had to do the voice. I had to do the voice. A little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, this is like, okay. Oh. Fun. I have no idea where my mouse cursor is at when I'm doing this, by the way. Can I do this with my... Oh, okay. Huh. Fascinating. Oh. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Interesting. Loading. Loading. Anyway, no, thaumaturgy is like an actual like magical practice IRL. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. Interesting. Thanks. I'm assuming, is this the jump to the index? This is. Oh! Cool. Cool. Good to know. We can tuck that away with the letters. Oh, we do have like an archive. Okay, hold on. Let me pull these out. And pop them in there. Can I put them in there? Oh, no, it's only like stuff I've used, isn't it? Or like viewed. Oh, no, I can. Okay. I just wasn't clicking on it right. And then I can open it. No, can't open it from there. Interesting. Hey, buddy. Hey, Jupiter. Can you wake up, please? So I'm not waking you up by ringing the bell. Would you do that for me? No, please. Oh, lovey. Darling. Darling boy. Yes, you're very cute. I don't want to wake you with the spell. Yeah, that's why. Anyway. Verona Green. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Ademir, fizzling with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Oh, we have another book! Cool! I love books. Ooh, thaumic disciplines. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of them is split into 2 disciplines, represented by the following symbols. Celestial, so Selenic of the moon, and Dradic of the earth. Diurnal, diurnic of the day, noctic of the night, and individual, mentic of the mind, and wistic of the body. Imbuements, calm, confusion, death, life, paralysis, poison, deception, fear, foresight, protection, strength, truth, fortune, hypnosis, insanity, weakness, and wisdom. Elements. Oh! Sorry. No, I'm like recognizing these symbols, at least for the elemental ones. I know those are from something. I don't remember off the top of my head what they're from, but these sort of like triangular symbols for earth, air, fire, water, light, and dark are like actual like IRL like mystical symbols. I don't remember. God, I know I've seen them before, but I haven't actually like looked into them because I made my own like, God, what was the word? There's a word, I can't remember. But like I designed my own symbols like that for the elements and whatever. And like a name and stuff like that. But no, those are like actual things. Sorry, and then we have materials: ashes, oil, soap, tallow, urine. Hold on, let me see if I can. Verdigris, vinegar, and wax. Mundane elements: antimony, arsenic, bismuth, magnesium, phosphorus, platinum, potassium, zinc. I think those are from those are alchemical. That might be what they are. They might be alchemical symbols. Planetary metals: copper for Venus, gold for the Sun, iron for Mars, lead for Saturn, quicksilver for Mercury, silver for the Moon, and tin for Jupiter. Yeah, no, I think these are alchemical symbols, which makes sense. No, there's like an alchemy. There's like a game that's like an alchemical thing that we'll play sometime. What, I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I have it on my computer. So we have the seasons, we have weather, frost, and then stuff for Wicca. Oh, yeah, no, these are also ones that are familiar to me. The horn god, the triple goddess, yeah. Cool. Anyway, let's get to work. Or do we wanna... We can look at the character profiles. Pet the cat some more. Pet the cat some more. Let's look at the character profiles. If we unlocked any new ones, and then we can go back to like the gameplay. This game is a lot of reading. This is a lot of like reading and like talking, and this is fun. I'm enjoying this. I don't know if y'all are enjoying this, but I'm enjoying it. So, the occult scholar, Verona Green. Verona has been a constant in Undermere for as long as the streets have had cobblestones and the churches have had bell towers. She is respected and feared, which she revels in, and she is revered and admired, which she tolerates. Her knowledge of the occult world is second to none, and her expertise has steered the citizens of Undermere away from catastrophe on more than one occasion. The near misses of the Selenic Flame and the Woken Dendru are two such events that spring to mind. She is of the opinion that no problem is so great, no obstacle so insurmountable, that it can't be diminished by a properly brewed pot of tea. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Oak. No, I enjoy this game, and I enjoy like this sort of sitting and chatting while also having the game going, because it's a good way to sort of, you know, have something else for y'all to focus on. So you're not just sitting here listening to me talk, but also it's a lot of just me sitting here and talking and like reading things. Oh, the ornithologist, Edmund Bishop, the 14th Lord of Gleaston? The 14th Lord of Gleaston Castle is a man of wealth and privilege, like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. Birds. Sorry, my throat's dry. His students learn to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Interesting. Gosh, sorry, that was loud. Alright, we'll get this going. Oh, Jupiter. Tess Sherwood. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. Girly, I think you need medication for your depression. Sorry. But like, girl, I think what you need is fucking Zoloft. I think Zoloft is an anxiety medication, actually. Or it might be an antidepressant. I don't know. I'm not on any medication, even though I probably should be. Not a heart chamber. We want the horn. Okay. Horn shackle. Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the ears. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. An example of an elaborate horned shackle. Okay, so we're looking for something with horns, right? So we've got this goat, we've got this like deer thing, we've got that ram necklace, and we've also got this. Move the cursor over different parts of the object to inspect it. A cheap metal of some kind, probably pewter. Bone, yellowed white. Hard and somewhat rough. Okay, so it's definitely not that. Sorry, Oak, I just saw this. What are you sorry, Oak, but your obsession with House is alarming. House MD is taking up a little too much of your brain, my guy. Just a bit. I've never seen that cheap. I don't know that I ever will. Not out of like any like distaste for it, but like, you know, made of wood, rough and pitted. This part feels smooth. Oh, this might be it. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. I think this might be it. So we'll throw a label there. Oh, I see that oak. House MD is taking up your entire mind. Okay. Yeah, I don't quite get the hype, I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't watch doctor shows very much. I watch a lot of like Criminal Minds and stuff, but doctor shows are not my thing. Hey, we just met it correctly. Okay. Horn shackle flues. The item has horns. That's great. I had like 4 items with horns. Closer inspection reveals the horns have been worn smooth. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, we got a new one. A vestiture. A vestiture can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Oh wow, we could have used those in 2020. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. I wonder if there's a way that we can like test that. That'd be kind of cool if we can do stuff like present something in front of fire to make it the color change or something. I don't know. It's kind of fun and funky. Kind of fun and oh shit! I have a magnifying glass. I just accidentally pressed Z on my keyboard, and it's just like, oh, you have a magnifying glass. By the way, thanks, game. That's very helpful. Jupiter, please, I need you to wake up so that I don't startle you when I press the bell. Yeah, like that. Welcome back, David Shaper, mailman. At least the weather's looking a little bit better out there today. Okay, thanks, man. You have something for me? You do. You have a letter for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow returned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours, for the right price, of course. Kind regards, John Royston. Coolio. Okay. We'll tuck that in our archive. Come on. Come on. Okay. I just have to make sure it's, like, in the right spot. Can we travel? I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Thanks? Yeah, that's how these games work, but like, ugh. Do we travel? Do we have a map to travel? Oh, hidden things. On thaumic fields, all thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. A diurnal field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. I don't know, there's all kinds of weird shit hidden in these drawers. Strange things. Tuck our books away for now. Oh, I think these are like, there's like a pattern in the, thingamabobber. In this. I think this would go here. Yeah. Because it's, that symbol is, we saw it in this book. This one? Hermetic symbology. But I don't remember what it was. Probably Venus. It looks kind of like Venus. Reminder, I stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. EW. Can we go there? I don't know. Oh! Oh, there it is! Our exploring thing. Okay. I just had to poke around a bit. What do we have here? Interesting. Interesting. Let's get our map under mirror. Oh, okay. So, fun fact. When you playing Strange Horticulture, you go sort of like all over the in-game, like the canonical like kingdom world, whatever they are. But apparently here, you're only gonna stay in like the direct circumstances of Undermere. If you guys can hear water running behind me, or like in the background, it's because I have like a little hydroponics like plant thing. It just turned on. So, what are we looking? We're looking for the farm. I want to go to the Great Farm. No. Hey man. Is this how I select places. No, I have to click this. I'm stupid. Probably the Green Farm. Strange horticulture! It's on here! Hey! Strange horticulture reference! Sorry, I'm having fun. Where are we? Because that would tell us where the Greywick Farm, Strange Horticulture, the Burrows. Strange Antiquities is number 29. So this would probably be... Hey, there it is! The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. That means we get stuff! We got new items! 3 new items. Fun. The exploration part of these games is so fun for me. I enjoy it very much. And then you get to just sort of tuck things up on their shelves. Fun and funky. Do we have enough to explore again? If we do, we'll go to the Greywick Farm. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between the weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. Can I travel again? Do I have enough energy? I am looking for a farm. Eaststone Manor, Lock House, the pit. Right? Maybe I should pull the stuff out of the archive. So I gotta go to Royston. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price, of course. John Royston. It's Greywick Farm. Do we see any other, like, farmland? Quarry yard. Oh, Royston Farm. There it is. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of the value quickly evaporates after a lengthy negotiation. And after a lengthy... Oh my god. Pause. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. What have we got? We got new things. Ooh! I'd wear that pendant IRL. That's fun. We'll put it up here. And then I think if we go to... what was this? We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard. So we want to go to the boatyard. The boatyard is number 8. Number 8, so it's right here. Friday, the boatyard. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from Strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Coolio. Fun and funky. Ooh, new stuff! Ooh, new stuff for our thing. Okay, apparently, as an afterthought, and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Ooh, More new stuff. That's fun and interesting. Okay, so I think that's all the documents that we have so far. Yeah. So those are both finished, so they've got the little check mark. And so is this, so we can tuck it away. And we can put our map away for now and play some other stuff. I really enjoy this game. This is the sort of gameplay I really enjoy, because it's kind of relaxed in the sense that it's like, I'm not in any rush, you know? Stanley Hugh. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Hey man, you're a little odd. You're a little strange. What was the Ossic ring? That was the thing that was like we got for, as like a reward for something. Ossic ring. No. Ossic. Yeah, okay, so Goddess Fortune, but the practice fell out of favor and okay, so Serpent Goddess, so it's supposed to hiss. Is it an actual ring? Obviously we're gonna want to focus on sentence sound. Okay, so probably not that. I keep hitting escape when I mean to click on this button. Maybe these? No. Because it's supposed to be hissing. Like, that's like the main hint that we have. We don't really have anything that's like snaky, do we? Oh, wait, there's a ring on this hand. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. No, okay, that's probably like a hand of glory or something. No. Wow, we're because there's not really any other details, you know? And I mean, there's nothing like in exploration that we can do anymore, like any further. Huh. Do we have anything we can like open? That might. Huh. Well, that's not great. Serpent Goddess. I don't want to use any hints. Cause like that's worse. I don't want to do that. But I'm not really finding anything unless we have stuff that I can't see. This one maybe? Nothing to remark. Huh. I don't wanna use a hint though. Like I don't wanna do that. It's boring. It's boring to use hints. But I also don't have anything to like. Yeah, no, that's just like that kind of thing. See, somewhat macabre objects. So they're macabre. Are they like made of bones? Is it this? Okay, I think I might have to, like, zoom in on the ring. No, it's still just that, as it's expecting it to smell worse than it does. Because it's like, I don't want to use a hint. I don't want to use a hint. It feels like giving up, but I guess I haven't checked everything. I shake it, it rattles. This one, maybe? Sounds are muffled in its presence, so that's a no. Nothing to remark. This is a little frustrating. That's just a plant. Just a regular plant, not even like a fun and funky plant. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna have to use a hint, aren't I? That sucks. What? Ugh! Is it the raven? If it's that hand and it's not giving me the, like, oh, it hisses thing, I'm gonna be so angry. I'm gonna be so upset, actually. It's gonna be this thing, isn't it? It's not. Okay. Ugh! Alright, okay. Pause. Pause. Think. Something macabre that makes me think of death. I don't know what makes you think of death, my guy. There's a lot of stuff in here that can make me think of death. I'll be honest. Is it this? Nothing to remark, nothing to remark. Never perception. Huh. Because there's not a lot. Something macabre that makes me think of death. I mean, you've got this, like, skull, but it doesn't do the hissing thing. That's a foreboding. That's not. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. We've done the bat, we've done the thing. Like, it's not the hand, obviously. So, what else would make one think of death? Huh. I'm, like, struggling, because it's like, do we even have this item? Do we? Because we might not have it, is the thing. Like, are these... Those are just, like... Perhaps ring in the name is a clue. My guy! Broski! Basti! This is the only thing with a ring! Ugh, God. It's not like we can get into the locked... Unless there's a key I'm missing? Am I missing something? Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh my. Why am I talking like this? Who even knows? Who even knows why I'm talking like this? Like... Is there something blocking it? Like, what? I know we're looking for a grisly object in a ring shape that makes a hissing sound. Is it this thing in the drawer? Are these supposed to be bones? I'm gonna bite somebody. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck off! No, fuck you! No, fuck you! Specifically! What the hell? That's ridiculous. Fine, it's this bone shit. It's not even shaped like a ring, it's shaped like some weird oblong whatever. But yeah, the hints did not help, I'll be honest. Like, I would have checked this eventually, but it's like, it's in the drawer with, like, the items, like, the tools and stuff that you use, not like... Anyway, it's fine. I'm fine. I did whatever. Where did it go? Come here. You're going on a shelf. You. No, I'm hitting caps lock, that's what I'm doing. Anyway. You bastard. Why am I getting upset? Why am I insulting a digital phone ring? Anyway. Sorry, Jupiter. Daisy Winters. A friend of mine, or former friend, I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? And either a binding seed or a seed? I don't know that we have a binding seed. Because we're looking at the binding seed. What does Sia do? Warn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. These are made of a single material instead of water and clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. So that instills fear and paranoia. Whereas a binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. We'd probably want to go with a binding seed. As far as, like, the choice. That's if we have one. So we want something that represents the Mentic and the Wixic. So it's these 2 signs. Trying to read them. It might be this. It's stone and you. Okay, I think that might be it. That might be a binding seed. Hold on. It's made of 2 distinct materials representing the Mentic and the Wixic, the mind and body. Okay. Would that be... I mean, this is made of... this is you, a stone, and, like... Yeah, okay, that's probably it. So we'll do this one. That's a binding seed. Yeah. 2 materials, wood and stone. It features a spiral surrounding a seed. Okay. Shield charm. Nice. So we'll add a label. Binding seed. Red label. Alright. Who's next? Emmett Burrows. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. How black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedgwick. I'm taking Libula. I see it safely. Is this another, like, item? bite somebody. I'm gonna bite the devs. Affectionately, I love this game, but like, goodness gracious. Libula. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as the old thaumaturgists do well. Okay, so we want something that represents wisdom. Wisdom is this sort of like crown shape. So, libula. I don't think I've seen much of anything with that inscription. No, that's like a protective thing. No. Yeah, it's something else. Oh, it's probably this. Just like a bronze pendant with the wisdom symbol. Yeah! Oh wow, it's almost 5 o'clock. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Item bears a symbol of wisdom, yeah. Witch's finger. Libula. Alright, it's the end of the day. I don't think we got any, waters or anything that we can look at. So we'll end the day there. I don't know how long the demo is. Oh, that's the end. Okay, so you get 2 days. That's fun. And I've been streaming for an hour and a half. So we'll kind of wind down a little. Thanks for playing the Strange Antiquities demo. There's a lot more to uncover in the full version of the game. More gameplay elements to discover that we won't spoil for you here, more secrets to unearth, and a sinister plot involving ancient deities, dark articles, and a meddlesome priest that will lead to one of several unique endings. Oh, cool. This is fun. We'll probably revisit this actually because there's more objects, right? So we can just sort of spend time identifying them. Maybe play this. Maybe do like a double, I guess, stream where I do this and Strange Horticulture, or do Strange Horticulture for a little bit. Because I've never gotten far in the actual story of Strange Horticulture, but it's just fun. I enjoy the sort of granular gameplay of like identifying things. I yearn for the field guides. No, this is fun. I don't know how often I'm going to be streaming from now on. I'm trying to get back into it, clearly, but I'm working in person, where I used to be working remotely, and I have like an in-person job now, and I work 5 days a week. So, I mean, I only work like half days, most days. So like, I'm hoping I'll be able to stream at least a couple days a week. It depends on how I'm feeling and like what I want to do. Probably won't be doing a lot of like I was doing a lot of like Sims. Like I wanted to get into doing Sims, but like the Sims doesn't hold my attention enough. Like also my computer struggles with running it. So I'll probably be playing more stuff like this, like sort of puzzly. When we played a Rusty Lake Hotel on stream, I think the last time I streamed, and that was fun. I enjoyed doing that on stream and doing like a puzzle game. It was very fun for me. And it was fun like interacting with chat. It was kind of like a late night thing. I think I want to do stuff like that. I want to do more puzzle games, more sort of like interesting things. Not to say like stuff like The Sims isn't interesting, but I definitely prefer more like puzzly stuff. I'm thinking I would do Cult of the Lamb because if I can get I have like a Pro controller for the Switch. If I can get it so it'll like work with my computer, I can play Cult of the Lamb on my laptop and stream it. So we could play Cult of the Lamb because I have that. Uh, there are a few different games. I've been playing The Long Dark. I don't know that I'd stream that game, but I was playing The Long Dark and I got really into it. I played like God, I think I played 5 hours of The Long Dark the first time I played, like just 5 straight hours of it. It was very fun, very interesting. I enjoy the granularity of it, like getting into uh that sort of survival game. Because I was playing on one of the lower settings where like animals weren't attacking you and stuff, uh, or like don't like seek you out. And like that sort of survival game, I'm not a huge survival horror fan, but like the sort of survival game where you're just sort of doing the day-to-day gritty, collecting resources, scraping by, slowly building something up. I enjoy that particular gameplay loop way more than any survival horror whatever, you know? And a lot of survival games don't really do that, or at least the ones I've played are a little too interested in like racist caricatures of cannibalistic islanders. The forest. Not to throw shade on the forest or green hell, but yeah, it's a little bit like it's you feel it when you play them. It's like, wow, this is like, I understand why it's like that, but it's like, damn, it's not fun. I don't enjoy it. But like stuff like The Long Dark is fun for me. I might stream it, I might not, I might save that just for something for me to do. Because I get kind of focused. It's not like a game that that I sort of would want to chat over. But we'll do more. We'll do more Strange Antiquities. We'll play Strange Horticulture sometime. Uh, maybe a couple other things. But yeah, I might put some stuff in the Discord, come up with a list, and you can like vote or something, or like not the next game I play, but like help me narrow the list down, maybe. Anyway, it's just about 5 o'clock. We'll hang out for another couple of minutes, chat a little bit more. I was playing what was it? Oxygen Not Included, I think. I saw like Markiplier playing it and I got into it and it's fun. Not something that I play very often, but it is kind of fun to sit and mess around with. There's another demo that I picked up called like Tiny Bookshop or something. We'll try that sometime. I get paid tomorrow. I might get Date Everything because people are talking about it. There's nothing in Date Everything for the monster fuckers. There's nothing for the monster fuckers in Date Everything, which makes me very, very sad. However, Brendan Lee Mulligan voices a character in that game. So it's like I gotta. And oh god, what's his name? The actor who voices Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender also voices a character in that game, so it's like, damn, I have to play it. I probably won't buy the DLC because the DLC character seems kind of obnoxious. Not gonna lie. Uh, but I'm definitely getting it. Probably tomorrow when I get paid. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll probably stream it too. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I might come home from work tomorrow and just like hop on stream, which will be probably around like 2. We might do like 3:30 again or like 3 o'clock, which is because that'll give me a couple hours to wind down from work and then I can get into doing like streaming mode or whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up Date Everything because I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it in my feed on like on my social media and the occasional time where I'm like scrolling through TikTok or something, and it's like, damn, this would be very fun. I would have very strong opinions on it, on the whole thing, you know. It would be very fun. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I'll pick up Date Everything after I get paid tomorrow, after I get off work. Play some of that. I'll throw it in the schedule. I'll throw it in the schedule on Twitch. We're not gonna like stick super strong to the schedule. I'll throw one together, just sort of like a general guideline of when I'll be streaming. And obviously, if you really want like updates, go to the Discord. Because the Discord is where I'll be like doing like actively like updating and like notifying you guys. But anyway, I think that's it. We're gonna hit this little button. So we're going back. I think this will probably take us back to the title screen. Yeah, back to the title screen. So I will mute my mic in a minute. Hold on. Let me pull up. All right. It was so fun hanging out with you guys. I'm back. I'm not dead. I just kind of vanished for a bit. I'll see about trying to stream some more. Probably tomorrow after I buy Date Everything. All right. Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow.